something just came to my mind about tires. So, cause I just had I found a nail in my tire, a screw in my tire, and I actually heard it, you know, the air releasing from it. You know, it ended up lasting a long time, but situations like that, I guess you can't avoid too much, or you can't avoid it when you get a nail in your tire, or something like that. But you know, when you got these situations, and I was on my way to, actually, I had just picked up a load when I heard, actually, I was at the shipper about to get there. I did a quick little walk around, and I was about to get loaded. Now, mind you, I'm up next to get loaded. Now, of course, I ain't, you know, go nowhere and try to fix it and then come back, because I'm out of town anyway, you know. And that's another thing, when you got this big truck or trailer, you just can't whip it anywhere. There's certain locations you had to go, and then you want to call to make sure they got the tire. Like, I call to make sure they got space. If they got my tire, can they, you know, plug it up or whatever, patch it up, fix it. And it's passing DOT. They had somebody stop. Two of them. Anyway, like when I first got my truck, I had the 10 ply on my trailer. So I really didn't have no knowledge of what was taking place, or, you know, what that was. And so, but as I remember, I drove a long time with mine, because I was kind of part-timing it at first before I quit my job. Maybe that's what stretched it. But anyway, them 10 ply, really, a lot of them they ain't gonna last that long, you know, unless you got a special type of 10 ply. But for the most part, they 10 ply, they ain't gonna last that long. And I remember, I don't know if it was the first incident or what, but I was in Louisiana, and both times, I think, you know, and I remember I had a flat, and I'm like, well, dang, I gotta fix it. One of them was with a load. I don't know if it was the first or second one, but one of them I was rushing to get a load, I remember, and it was like, well, dang, do I need to go handle this, or do I go get the load and then fix the tire? Because you got 8 tires on there. If you got the, you know, like I got 12K axles, 2 12K axles, so I got 8 tires, not including the 6 on your truck that you had to deal with. If you got anything happen, like you have to deal with it. You have to stop your load, you have to whip it in there. Sometimes you have to unhook your trailer. You know, it's some stuff that a lot of people probably don't talk about, because they don't even really think about it like that, because that's, you know, kind of normal, but it's stuff you have to deal with. And anyway, so it's 10 ply, you can get them like super cheap. They're like a lot cheaper, you know, probably less than $150, you know. But I don't go under 14 ply no more, unless I'm just somewhere and I gotta get it and they don't got no more tires, you know. So I was in Louisiana, and I remember I had a blowout. I was like, dang, I had to deal with it. I ended up probably going 30 minutes out the way. Somebody fixed it, but it's fine, you know. I got it there, and I remember it was like I think I had 4 blowouts. It seemed like all the tires went out in the same month, probably, you know, same 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks, seemed like all them tires started going out. But I said, never no more will I get no 10 ply, which I didn't buy those. That came with the trailer, and it just gonna save you so much time. Like, you could keep those tires damn near twice as long as, maybe not every case, damn near twice as long as you can keep them 10 ply, you know. So that's why I get either 14 or 16, because like when I had all those blowouts, you got to think about all the time you spent going to get it fixed, unhooking. You got to go deal with this tire. Now, all that add up, you might well spend that extra money and go ahead and get that trying to fix the light. Go ahead and get that 14 or that 16 ply tire, because it's gonna save you so much time. When you go back there, you ain't gotta really worry about having no flat, because they meant to last. Now, of course, if you hit a nail or something, if you keep hitting a corner like I did recently, a new tire, maybe I had that tire not even a month, you know, I hit a corner, and it split it it cut it on the corner. And the air was coming out through the corner. He said he can't patch it like that, because it's hazardous. You can't do it on the side. So that's another. I think I paid like probably I don't know. Probably got a discount for buying so many at one time. But them tires be like over. You could get them for $190 where I get them back in Houston, somewhere right outside of Houston that I always go to. But for the most part, them tires be like 200 plus a piece. Especially if you get a good one, a good brand or whatever. So you just have to consider all that. You don't want to go the cheap route because I'm just telling you, it's going to eventually catch back up with you. But anyway, I just want to say when it comes to them tires, you might want to go on and get the real deal, spend the money, because in this business, you're going to find yourself kind of against time. Time going to be your thing, like crunch time on the weekends, or because that little time you lose, it could throw your whole week out, which it could be from you making $3,000 a week to you making $5,000 a week. I'm telling you, it'll make a difference. So you just have to consider everything you get a chance, and whenever you get a chance to get something, if you can afford it or pay for it, go on and get the best tires. Go on and get everything. Keep maintenance got to be good, because got to be up to date, because you can't make no money if your truck ain't